Hello, hello. Today we're going to do some stretching, some foam rolling and stretching, and we're going to focus on our legs. So go ahead and grab your foam roller and any massage therapy tools that you have. If you have a ball of some sort, go ahead and grab that. So we're going to use that today. So we're going to wait till some people log on. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're focusing on legs today, guys. So we're going to stretch out our legs. Try to get all that good stuff. And go ahead and grab your foam roller and your massage therapy tools. So if you've got a ball, grab a ball and we'll get going. All right, so let's start with, if anybody has any particular issues, thank you. If anyone has any particular issues with their legs, let me know. But we're just going to do, in general, we're just going to do leg stretches today, which will help, you know, lower back, knee issues, ankle issues, like the whole deal. So go ahead, grab that roller. Let's start with our quad stretch. So quad foam roller. That helps with a lot of lower back issues. Everybody's quads are tight, so let's go ahead and do it. It doesn't feel good, but afterwards you'll feel good. So go ahead, take that roller. We're going to work up one side of the leg and then switch and do the other side of the leg. So you're going to move that roller to one side, right above the knee, and start to roll up and down. So up and down, right above that knee. And then pause and kick towards your butt. So if you don't like this, which most people don't, try a softer roller. If you don't have a softer roller, which most people don't, take a yoga mat, roll it up around the roller and make it softer. All right, move that up and it won't be as painful. It doesn't have to be painful. It might be a little tender, but shouldn't be painful. So go ahead and roll up and down. Pause, kick towards your butt. Yes, thumbs up for the rolling the quads. And then repeat that again. So we're just working up that thigh. And you'll probably notice the outer thigh along the IT band is going to be a little more tender. And we're going to do a stretch for that today. Someone did request that, so we're going to go ahead and stretch that out. So roll and then kick. Good. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. So rolling is really great for just releasing tension. The more you do it, the better it feels. Like it just will help calm the nervous system down. I think that's what primarily it helps to do. So try not to be distracted when you're doing this, and be mindful about it. Be present while you're rolling. Try not to have your phone in your hand and be distracted. I know that's difficult to do, but I think you'll get more benefit out of rolling if you actually do that. So go ahead and roll again, right above the knee, and then kick towards your butt. And then move the roller up. And roll up and down. Thanks for joining, everybody. And then pause and kick towards your butt. And then repeat that again at the top of the thigh. Feel free to do more rolling. So if this is feeling good, you're like, okay, not quite getting that tension out yet, do it longer. The longer, the better. Up to 2 minutes. 2 minutes is kind of that sweet spot. 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And then kick towards your butt. Okay, so getting the front of the thighs, let's get the hamstrings. So I'm going to show you one option. So if you don't have any massage therapy balls, you're going to do this. So you're just going to put it under your leg. and basically lift up, roll up and down the thigh, the back of the thigh. So turn the leg, almost like make a circle as you're rolling, okay? So that's not terribly effective. I don't like that so much. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a chair. You got a chair, so go ahead and get a chair. Have a seat. Take your ball, whatever ball you have, and then you're gonna place the ball under the leg. So let me actually turn so you can see that a little bit better. So you're gonna place it under the leg on the hamstring and then start to roll around here. I find this is a far more effective way to get into the hamstring. So you can roll, you can go side to side with the leg. So you're changing that direction, the muscle fiber, going against the muscle fiber direction. So going side to side, up and down. This gets in there really well. And you can get like along the lateral edge, you can get along the medial edge. So you can go more inside hamstring, roll around. Just move around to where you're feeling that tense spot. And you can get right close to the groin. That's often a very tight spot, that medial hamstring, and it affects the internal rotation of your leg. So that's a really, really important one. If you walk like a duck, you probably can't turn your legs in that well. You're probably really externally rotated, but locked up a little bit internally. So this rolling this internal, so inside, back of the leg, medial hamstring is pretty important to release. And we'll do a stretch for that to help unlock those hips. So go ahead and roll that out. You can use a little cross ball, whatever ball you have, use that. So we're rolling that, and then you can go, side to side. Any stretches? Any stretches to lose belly fat? You can, okay, not specifically to lose belly fat. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. But you can do belly massages with some massage tools to help. I think it kind of helps loosen the tissue in a good way, and I think can help bloat, belly bloat. So if you're feeling bloated, belly massage is really good for releasing that tension. And I have some videos for that, specifically for belly bloat, if you're feeling bloated, and just getting the lymph fluid moving in the belly area is a good way to lose fat, lose the bloat, right? So just go to my YouTube account, and there's a playlist specifically for core stuff, and one specifically for belly bloat. So check that out if you're interested in that. And there's some ab stretches, yes, ab stretches to help feel like you're lengthening. So it could help feel like you're losing a little bit just by improving your posture and stretching everything out. But today we're going to focus on the legs. If you message me directly, I can send you the link to the belly bloat one. All right, so rolling out the other hamstring. Okay, get the inside of the hamstring, get the outside of the hamstring, go side to side. Let's see, we've got some questions. I don't know that that'd be pleasant. Someone's asking a belly massage with a foot. I don't know. Don't think that would feel so good. But yeah, belly work is interesting. If you've ever had a massage therapist do some body work on your belly, it's a whole lot of emotions there. So, you can feel a release. You can start crying after that. Not very unusual to have an emotional release after getting some belly work done. Most people stay away from that area, but we do hold, a lot of emotions in the core, a diaphragm or core area. So it's important to address that as well. We just kind of ignore it. Either we work it out too much, right? Do lots of abs and make it super tight, which might not necessarily be good for our breathing. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on with that area. All right, so go ahead and finish up that hamstring. So getting that hamstring really good. This is one, and if you're sitting in a chair all day, at your, if you got an office job, just take a ball to work. I mean, I guess most of us are at home these days, working on the computer, and just massage it out while you're typing. Like, that's an easy, passive way to get some mobility working. All right, so move that chair out of the way, but have it handy. You might need it later. And let's go ahead and get into some of the stretches. So we did the front and the back. Let's do, someone was asking specifically for like IT band stretches. So now let's work around the legs, okay? So let's start with our medial hamstring stretch. So we just massage that out. So we're targeting this area right here. And we're gonna do our Kihara resistance stretches. So Kihara, we're gonna activate the muscle first. So we're gonna kind of turn it on. So you should feel that area contracting. Then we're going to stretch it out under resistance. So we're going to keep that contraction as we lengthen the muscle. So it's going to look something like this. So go ahead and step that foot in front of the knee. And you're at an angle, okay? We're going to feel it, target in this area. So press down with the foot, contract this area. So pressing that foot, you get that contraction. And then move your body towards your foot. So we're contracting through here. All right, relax that and repeat that. Contract. Relax. One more time. Contract. Relax. Okay, keep contracting. So you keep that, like you're doing that bicep curl. You're doing that leg curl. And now keep contracting and then slowly start to shift your hips back. And then you should start to feel that stretch in here. All right, now pull forward. Contract. Keep contracting and then go into the stretch. Now, you're probably going to feel some tightness in the calf because you are pushing down with the lower leg. You might feel this clicking behind the knee. And if that freaks you out, it might, but it is just a release of tension. But you could get a really nice release there. Keep pulling forward and then stretch it out. Okay. Someone asked about what emotions. Good. All right. Now switch sides. All kinds of emotions get stuck in your body. It depends on the person. Let's see. I don't speak Spanish, so I'm not sure what that says. Yes. Okay. So switch sides. Walk the foot in front. All right. And then press down with the foot and pull forward. So we're going to contract this muscle. All right. So the whole foot thing. If you guys aren't familiar, yes, I am a stretch therapist, but I massage people with my feet. So it's a little bit like an asiatsu massage, where I literally step on you. We call it mashing. In Kihara, we call it mashing. So pull forward, contract this muscle, and then keep contracting, and then push the hips back and start to stretch that muscle out. So yes, I use my feet to step on you to massage you. So, it's like foam rolling. So I loosen up that tissue like a massage, and then I stretch you out. So if you have a one-on-one session with me, you get a little bit of massage, you get a little bit of stretching. All right, keep contracting and push the hips back. But for abdominal stuff, I don't use my feet. I would use my hands. Feet have a lot of power. So, and then pull forward. Yeah, okay, so yeah, just looking to see if there's any more questions. All right, and then keep that contraction as you stretch that medial hamstring out. Good. I imagine most of you are going to be tight there. So if you're doing these stretches, you're probably feeling that. Now, let's go to the opposite side. So we're going to hit the lateral hamstring. So we're going to feel it down this area. Now, this is where you might need something to hold on to. I like to do this one standing. I'm going to show you the kneeling version, but you can easily do this standing. So you're either going to have your roller next side by by it or your chair, something to hold on to, because your legs crossing over and your balance might be off a little bit. Very similar to what we just did. So foot's in front of the knee. You're going to press down with your foot, contract this part of the muscle now, and pull forward. Relax. Repeat that. Contract right through here. And don't worry if you don't feel it immediately. Usually after the first stretch, you feel this. Contract, or if you don't feel the contraction, just back off on the resistance a little bit. Now, keep pushing, keep contracting that muscle, and then go into the lateral stretch. So keep the contraction. The most important thing is you keep that contraction and then pull forward out of it nice and strong. Keep contracting and then stretch it out. And one more time, pull forward. Keep pulling forward as you push it back. So this is going to feel like an IT band stretch probably. You don't really stretch your IT band, you just stretch the stuff around it. All right, and then switch sides. Yes, the chest Atsu is amazing. Most people are so tight through here. Yeah, and most people that feel stuff in their back is coming from the tightness in their chest. So getting a massage, like really focusing on opening your chest, helps a lot. Okay, so go ahead and cross that leg over. Walk the foot slightly in front of your knee, and then contract and pull forward. And your hips want to be primarily square here. So try not to turn, keep the body this way and the legs coming across. Contract through here. One more time, turn that muscle on first before we go into that stretch. Keep the contraction and then shift the hips back. And you're going to feel that laterally. And then again, pull forward. I really appreciate the questions. I like when people ask questions. Keep pulling forward. Some engagement. Like I'm not, people are actually watching and I'm not just talking to myself. Pull forward. Keep pulling forward and go into that stretch. All right, stretching out the hamstrings, lateral and medial hamstrings. Now let's hit the lateral front of the leg. This is probably one of everybody's least favorite stretch. You're going to need a wall or a chair or a couch. So if you've taken some of my classes, you're going to know this is going to be a little intense. So you're going to put your foot up. Another leg comes up. So again, if you need something to hold on to, so you're not worrying about balance, I would recommend that. So we're going into this quad stretch. So the closer your knee is to the wall or the couch, the more intense it's going to be. But ideally, you're pretty straight. If you're not, don't worry about it. Move that knee away. Just start wherever you start. Now push into the wall, the chair, the couch, and you should feel this muscle turn on. Relax. Bring it back. Do that again. Push. Make sure you got enough cushion under your knee too. Relax. Bring it back. Push again. Keep pushing with the foot. So you're contracting through here. As you draw the hips back and try to flatten the front of the hip out as much as possible. You might squeeze your butt and tuck it under. Push forward. Keep pushing with the foot. Again, play a little tug of war with yourself. As you come back, tuck it under. If you want to lift the arm, you get a little more out of it. Push forward. Keep pushing forward. As you go back, and I would tuck those ribs down and stretch it out. And then release. Bring your hands forward, bring your foot back, and then switch sides. Foot up. Step the other leg forward. Okay, again, hold on to something if you need to. All right, let's activate the quad first. Push away. Relax, repeat. So just like to turn that muscle on 2-3 times. And then go into the stretch. Push away, relax. One more time, push away. Now, keep pushing. And then play tug of war with yourself as you draw the hips back. Make sure you're not hiking this hip up. Push that hip down. Flatten the front of the hip. And then push away. Keep pushing away as you draw back. If you want to lift the arm, tuck the ribs down. You don't want to arch the back. Tuck the ribs down. Like you're doing a little crunch. Push away. Keep pushing away as you draw back. And maybe tuck and stretch. Good. All right. Bring the hands down. Take a step back. Okay, so we did outer thigh. Now let's do inner thigh. Let's do one most of you probably have done. It's a little butterfly stretch. So we're going to hit the adductors. So feet together. So we're hitting everything that can help, like kind of opposite muscles, the muscles that work together. So using the hands, using the elbows as resistance here. This is the weight. Go ahead and press your elbows into your legs and then squeeze the legs up. So offer that resistance as you come up. Again, squeeze up. Often pretty weak here. Relax. And again, squeeze up. Okay, keep squeezing the legs together. Now take your elbows like you're going to traction. What that means, you're going to try to pull your legs away from your pelvis. So squeeze up, grab some skin, move it away as you go and lean forward and go into the stretch. So keep that resistance. Squeeze up. Keep squeezing the legs up. Play a little tug of war. Now, traction the legs away from your pelvis, from the center, and go into the stretch. One more time. Squeeze up. Keep squeezing up, and then traction away. And go into the stretch. Good. All right, and release. Okay, guys, so that's some leg stretches today. We got 4 good leg stretches. I'm going to see if there's any comments here. Hey, time to be well. All right, see if I got that. Okay, do you guys have any questions? I think I got all the questions. Happy to see some people I know on here. If you have any questions about the leg stretches or thumb rolling or whatever, really, anything about stretching, yes, you're very welcome. Yeah, our legs hold a lot of tension, right? So if we're sitting or, working out, I think in general, people just aren't stretching enough. So those are really, it takes little time to either just do a little bit of foam rolling or a little bit of stretching. And they're super efficient stretches. You're building strength and you're building flexibility and mobility while you're doing the Kihara resistance stretching. That's why I love these stretches. If you're ever in the Miami Beach area and want to do a one-on-one, I am available for one-on-one stretches. But also, I did want to ask you guys, so we have some people like interactive today, yay. I'm planning to put on some master classes that would be specific, like stretching for beginners, or you're stretching all wrong, this is how you should be stretching, or specific to conditions like knee pain, lower back pain, whatever that might be. So I'm thinking about having those master classes. It'd probably be like a 2-hour class. Cost would probably be about $30. It would be Zoom, so I could see everybody's form and be able to help correct and identify what issues might be contributing to, say, lower back pain, knee pain, whatever that might be, shoulder pain, a lot of shoulder pain these days. So if you are interested in that, please leave a comment below saying you are interested in the masterclass. Like, yes, I would love a masterclass. And if you would, what topic would you like to see me do? So I am looking for feedback. And so I really appreciate if you could give me some feedback about the master classes. And I think it would be probably scheduled on a weekend. That way more people will be available, probably like, noon or something like that. But we could figure the details out of that depending on where people are. And also there'd be replays and all that good stuff. So I would love some feedback about that. And if you know anybody that could use these videos, please like, share, and save. That does help me. And if you could, please subscribe to my YouTube account. It's under my name, Amy Mastrogiuseppe, because I'm trying to get my, really simple, I'm trying to get my subscribers to 1,000 so I can actually use my phone or iPad that has a better camera to film the lives than my old ass computer. So very simple reason I want to get 1,000 subscribers so I can use a better camera and so the video quality will be better. So please subscribe. Tell all your friends to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. So that's it for today. Does stretching help varicose veins? Oh, that's a great question. I would think it probably would because it would promote blood flow to the area. I would have to do a little research on that because I do have some of those spider veins. I'm not sure, spider veins and varicose veins are a little bit different. I'd have to look that up. So I will get back to you, Time Be Well, about that. I'm gonna do a little research on that. Thank you, Betsy. Thanks for joining. Okay, guys, I really appreciate everybody logging on, and I will see you next week. And send me ideas. If you have ideas for what type of class you'd like, I'd love to hear from you. Bye.